Okay. Yes, good morning. Welcome to day 4 electronics training session. Yes, somebody shared the today's content, what we need to discuss. IR sensor, soil moisture sensor, ultrasonic sensor. Yes, definitely we will do that. Before that, we are going to teach you few more fundamentals. Few more fundamentals in the programming concept. This particular learning will help you to interface any sensors, any actuators by your own in the aspect of the hardware connection as well as the programming. So, my humble request, everyone, please take your class note. This theory portion may take 15 to 20 minutes of discussion. Take a notes, then you will realize why we learn this concept. Okay, so please take your notebook, put a today's date, um, and start take the notes what I am going to convey right now. Okay, before that I need a small recap of yesterday's session. Can you type in the chat box what you learned as a new concept in yesterday's session? Please start type. What are the new concept? Good. Nitish, oh, you have Arduino board, battery, buzzer. Very good, Nitish. Please keep it not disturb for some time. If you know well, you do it, Nitish. Else, I will teach you few concepts how to interface the hardware practically. Then you can start do that. Okay. Yes. What we learned yesterday. Arduino coding means what you learned in the Arduino coding. What are all the syntax we learned? What are the syntax we learned? Syntax. Arduino, you know code only I am asking. What are all the syntax you learned yesterday? What are all the syntax you learned? Any idea? Pin mode, very good. Digital write, digital read. Is it only these four function or used any other function? All four are correct. All four are very good. Delay. Okay. Why we are calling these things as a function? Any idea? The other name for this setup and loop is also two kind of functions. What is the name of the functions? These functions are yes, pin mode, digital read, digital delay. Okay. Whether we are writing our code for this function or these functions are inbuilt functions of the particular tool. Whether we are writing these functions by our own or these are the inbuilt functions. Very good. What is meant by inbuilt functions? Any idea, engineers? What is meant by inbuilt functions? Not constants. Arduino Sketch has these functions. Very good. The one more new concept what you will learn is the structure of the program is called a sketch. Yes, very good. So now with this recap, today we are entering into the little more detail about the this hardware and the software concepts related to the Arduino interfacing. Okay, so what is that? What is that means? So please take a class note, note down the points. Okay, so yesterday we discussed two concepts. Yesterday we discussed two concepts. One is digital input, another one is digital output. Am I correct? So now I am going to give a broader view of the entire thing. Okay. If you take any microcontroller, so microcontroller, in short, we will notate like this. So microcontroller, mu and C. Any microcontroller, we will deal with two kind of thing. One is the input devices, another one is the output devices. One is the input devices, another one is the output devices. Can you tell me the example for the input devices, input device and output device? Okay. So this is the two major category of the any microcontroller interfacing circuits. So we will having a two type. One is input, another one is the output. So yesterday we have seen the example of a keyboard, mouse, printer. Okay, so these are all, see, in our from our school days, we people are learning this concept. That's why you are immediately you are responding to this. Apart from the a sensor, very good. A sensor is the input device. Okay, so any microcontroller, as a programmer, we should have two skill sets. One is the hardware skill set, another one is the software skill set. So what is a hardware? Hardware skill set means what are all the devices you are interfacing with your microcontroller. That hardware specifications, what are the range of the particular hardware operation. Say example, if you take a LED, what is the lux value? What is the minimum lux value? What is the maximum lux value? We should know. If you are using the buzzer, what is the decibel value of the buzzer? We should know. Okay, these are all the few examples of the hardware specification what we need to know by our own. Okay, then software side, now we are learning Arduino Uno development board. In that we are using Atmega 328 microcontroller. That particular microcontroller has its own inbuilt functions, and also based on the Arduino Uno hardware setup, we have a limitations in our software codings. Okay, those limitations we should know. If you know only, you people can write a program effectively. Okay, so this is the idea behind why you want to know about your software part and hardware part together. Okay, yes. Now come to the input side, as you said already, input, buzzer, LED, so many things you told. No, so under input, again we are going to categorize into two types. Please note down two types. Any guess from your side what may be the major two types? Yesterday also, X-ray is equal to output. X-ray, you have two part in it, a speaker, monitor. Yes. Now you listen, Mike. That tree map in the chat. Ramkumar sir, it is the paint window is visible, sir. Ramkumar sir, I hope the paint window is visible. What we are discussing. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. So under this input engineers, we are going to have a two type of things majorly. Okay. Any guess what may be the two types? Yesterday also, Mundra sir said the two kind of inputs, but we discussed only one type yesterday. Any idea from your side, engineers? Two type of inputs. Two type of inputs. Any idea? If I spell one type, you people will give the answer for the second type. Very good. Digital input. Very good. Digital and analog. Please complete the tree. Please complete the tree. Digital, digital. Okay. Digital and analog. Digital is the one type. Digital is the one type. Analog is the next type. Very good. Is it only, is it, this two categories only applicable for input? Is it these two categories only applicable for input? Is it the digital and analog category is applicable for only input, or it also applicable for output? Yes means what? You are telling it is only applicable for input. It is applicable for the same category is applicable for output also. Please finish the tree. The first one, the microcontroller. The microcontroller deals with two things. One is the majorly input, another one is the output. Under the input, we have a digital analog. Under output also, we have a digital and analog. Now, can you differentiate with some examples. Can you differentiate with some example for digital and analog input devices? Input devices. Can you quote some examples, practical examples of the digital and analog? Can you quote the practical example of digital and analog? Keyboard what? Please mention. If you give the answer, I can't understand whether you are speaking about the input digital or analog. Keyboard is a digital or analog? Keyboard is a digital or analog? Digital switch, very good. Analog potentiometer, very excellent, Potheswaran. Correct answer. Digital keyboard, excellent. Keyboard digital input, very good. Then digital push button, button plus LED. Don't mix the output first. We are speaking about only the inputs. Okay. As your friend said, a simple digital input, if you consider, no, that is a simple switch. Normal switch is a digital input. Okay. Then followed by, they said the keypad. Am I correct? Touchpad. Yes, keypad, touchpad. Okay. These things are the digital keypad or the touchpad. These things are the simple digital input to my microcontroller. Very good. Can you give me the analog? Analog, already your friend said potentiometer. Your friend already said the analog. The example for the analog is the potentiometer. So let me take that example as the next one. Okay, potentiometer. Any other analog devices can you quote? Any other analog devices, please? Any other analog devices? Potentiometer is one. Potentiometer is a one. Very good. Any other analog input devices? Any other analog? Any other analog? So a wall clock, ammeter, no. You people are little deviating from this. Don't worry, I will clarify that one. A time being, you keep potentiometer as a temperature sensor. Very good, very good. Temperature sensor is a analog input. Okay. Temperature sensor. Then any other example for that one? Vernier caliper. You people are little deviating from that. Don't see. You think about only the electrical and electronic systems. Buzzer is the input device. Balamurugan. I think buzzer is not an input device. Pressure transmitter. Very good. Pressure transmitter is another example for analog. Very good. Okay, this is good. Galvanometer is not an input device, engineer. Actually, it is not an input device. It is not an output device. Galvanometer is an instrument. Okay. Microphone is an input device. Very good. Very good. Microphone. Microphone is the analog input device. Potentiometer already we discussed. Okay, this is enough. Now come to output device. Output device, example for a digital output. And joystick is the analog input device. Very good. Joystick. Where we are using joystick, engineers? Where we are using joystick? Any idea? Where we are using joystick? In your gaming. Yes. Okay. Now everyone come to only output part. Only output. That to digital. Give some examples. With the digital. Monitor is not a digital output, my dear engineer. Speaker, solenoid is a digital output device. Very good. Solenoid digital output. 7-segment display is a digital output. Very good. Always we need to start with the simple things first. Okay. The simple output device is our LED, light emitting diode. Okay. Followed by followed by light emitting diode, followed by what else I can take? Buzzer. Very good. What is the difference between the buzzer and LED? What is the difference between the buzzer and LED? But this LED and buzzer operate in both digital and analog. That we will teach you how these things will operate in both the thing. But for a simple example, you can take LED and buzzer. Okay, motor, very good, motor, digital. But in this output side alone, we have a little controversy, DC motor, little controversy to categorize the analog and digital. I will tell you why. If you take a digital LED, if you take a LED, if you take an LED, listen engineer, if you take a LED, and if you are thinking about only on and off, if you are thinking about only the on and off, that is digital. If you are thinking about the brightness variation, if you are thinking about the brightness variation, my voice is breaking. And already I made my camera off. Is it my voice is breaking or your side you are facing internet connectivity issue? Can I please check your network connection also once, Sureka? Others are not reporting means please try your network connection. I made my bandwidth utility by turning off the camera. Already I turned off my camera. Okay, others can listen. Okay. Now this LED, if you are considering only on and off, it is digital. If you are thinking about the brightness variation of the LED, it comes under analog. Again, if you are making the buzzer on and off alone, it is digital. If you are making the sound variation, again, same buzzer, we can use it for analog output. Okay. Similarly, DC motor, if you are considering only on and off, that is digital output. The same thing you can perform in the other way also, speed control. That's why in the output part alone, we have a little controversy. The same component, you can make it use it for the digital output as well as the analog output. Those things we are going to discuss now in a detailed way. Okay, please take down the slide. Please take down the slide. Have you note down, sir? If you note down the notes, please say yes. We will continue the servo motor. Servo motor and all special type of output motors that I will teach you. What is that? Okay. So now have you had a little idea about what is digital and analog? Digital and analog. Now, little more clarification we are going to get once we take this point. This discussion will get a clear understanding. Okay, what is that? Now, for all these stories, we are going to include the voltage level. We are going to include the voltage level. If it is digital, we have only two state. We have only two state, that is 0 volt or 5 volt. Please take down. Please take down very clearly. If it is a digital, we will make 0 volt or 5 volt, or else 0 or 1. That's all. Can anyone tell me what is the difference for the analog? Here I told 0 or 5 volt. 0 or 5 volt. What may be the for analog? A few people may not understand what is the meaning of it. Yes, Darshan, you are correct, Darshan. 0 to 5 volt. Please, very good. Please write down 0 to 5 volt. Since we are considering only Arduino Uno board, that microcontroller, the logic 0 is 0 volt, logic high is 5 volt. Therefore, we are taking this example. So 0 volt to 5 volt. That is the difference. Very simple. Earlier 0 or 5 volt. Here 0 to 5 volt. Please take down. Wait a minute. My cursor is not working properly. Let me type and show you the value. 0 to 5 volt. Okay, that is the difference. So 0 to 5 volt means what? As Sir has discussed yesterday, we will get a infinite values in between. How we will get a infinite value? 0 to 5 volt means 0 0.001, 0 0.003, like that. We will find n number of combinations to reach the 5 volt. Am I correct, engineer? Am I correct, engineer? So 0 volt to 5 volt is the 0 volt to 5 volt is the analog. So this is the major difference between the digital output and analog output. Sorry, digital input and analog input. For output, again, same ranges. What is the difference? In case of input, user will give input to the microcontroller. If it is the output, our microcontroller will give this voltage as output. That's all. Very simple. Understand or not? Have you understand the difference between these two? If it is an input, we need to give a input to the microcontroller. If it is an output, my microcontroller will provide this output. Again, two category. It will provide 0 volt or 5 volt or 0 to 5 volt. If you are clear with this, please say yes. Then we will get into our hands-on session of the understanding of these things. In your syllabus, we given some sensors, but our idea is teaching the all fundamentals, making your people to do all the exercises. Okay, we will teach you the fundamental very clearly, and we will take you 1 or 2 sensors alone. Other thing, we will give it as a task to you people without referring any online platform. You people need to perform. Then only we will get a real success. Okay, we will teach you the prompting also, how to do the prompting with the AI tools to make this again our hardware codings. But as a beginner, you don't immediately jump into prompting, because if you jump into the prompting immediately, you may not understand the fundamentals very clearly. So until you learn the fundamentals, go with your understanding. You can browse and do it, but don't suddenly jump into any AI tool and get the outputs. Okay. So with this fundamental theory concepts, we are jumping into the Tinkercad simulation part. Okay. We hope the Tinkercad simulation part is easily done by you people. If you people are facing any issues, to operate the Tinkercad and any kind of tools, today I will share you 2 mobile applications also. Please remind me. At the end of the session, I will share 2 mobile applications to you people. Please practice those applications and come back to the next class. Okay. Any newcomers today join means, I repeat, how to get into the Tinkercad. Always type www.tinkercad.com in your browser. Always type www.tinkercad.com in your browser. The moment you type it in the browser, it will ask for the login credential. Please make use of your Bala Sujay. Please wait. Once I do the demonstration, you will come to clarification of the both digital analog output. If not, please ask me again, I will teach. Okay, Bala Sujay, can I continue, or I want to clarify the earlier content? Okay, thank you, Bala Sujay. So now I am getting into the Tinkercad using my personal account. Okay, already I have a Google login credential. So I'm making use of my Google Gmail login credential, and I'm getting into the Tinkercad. Okay. So it's asking verification code and all. Wait a minute. If it asks this kind of verification code, go to your respective mail ID. There you may receive the verification code. Type the verification code and start use it. Okay. These are all for some security purpose they are asking. Okay. I don't know why it is asking today. Already I have a logged in, I have a class account, everything. You have two more accounts, account. Okay, done. Yes. So what is the beauty of this Tinkercad tool is? What is the beauty of the Tinkercad tool is? Whatever the concepts we discussed in the last class, or else whatever the project we did earlier, we no need to start all the time with the scratch. Our already programs are saved automatically in the Tinkercad. Thereby we can start from the point where we left. Okay. What is Sanjay no save? Sanjay, I can't understand. Paula Sujay typing battery and LED circuit. Uh, what you people are conveying, I can't understand. Okay. No need to save. Yes, we no need to save the any project. Automatically the project will get saved engineer. Okay. No need to save. Yes. Now come to the point what we have discussed. Okay. What we have discussed in the morning. We discussed the digital and analog, some kind of things now. The same thing we are going to realize in terms of voltage levels. Okay. For better understanding, I am taking the power source and the multimeter. Okay. Today's date is day 4 electronics content. Okay. Day 4 electronics class. Day 4 electronics class. So we are going to clear about the digital and analog little more clearly. That's why we are taking this additional session today. Okay. So your known input device is your what? Your switch. Am I correct, engineer? This is your switch. And what else? Your LED. We will take our LED. Where is our LED? This is LED. So for a for a engineering perspective, we should not connect the devices just like that. We need to make use of the breadboard for our temporary connections. So what for we are taking this experiment today is to clarify your digital and analog concept very clearly. Because once you, sir, is it my Tinkercad screen is visible, engineers? Now I am working with the Tinkercad screen. I hope the screen is visible to you people. Yes, okay, done. Okay. Now listen, engineer. Very good, very good. Now listen. I'm going to take multimeter. I'm going to take multimeter. Please listen. I'm going to take multimeter and I'm going to connect multimeter straight away to the power supply. Straight away to the power supply. Straight away to the power supply. Any new joinees today? சார் நான் லாஸ்ட் 2-3 கிளாஸ் அட்டன் பண்ணல சார். இன்னைக்கு தான் அட்டன் பண்றேன்னு யாராவது இருந்தா மட்டும் சாட்ல ரிப்ளை பண்றான். சார் நான் இன்னைக்கு தான் நான் எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் கிளாஸ் ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னு யாராவது இருக்கீங்களா கண்ணு? We hope no one is not in that category. Anyone? சார் இன்னைக்கு தான் ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். No, good. If you join newly also not an issue kanna. We are taking some fundamental concepts only. Yesterday and day before yesterday's content already we shared in the YouTube. Please go through the recorded content. Okay, now you listen, engineer. I made the system to on. I made the system to on. Please observe this multimeter reading. What it shows? What it shows now? What your multimeter shows? Potheswaran, in our college practice, very first thing we will use breadboard. Once you finalize the circuit outputs, if you are satisfied with the exact outputs, means we will get into the soldering and other concepts. Okay. I hope I answered your question, Potheswaran. Okay, Muhammad Irfan, what is IM? Oh, you are today only you joined, Muhammad Irfan. Okay, welcome to electronics class, Muhammad Irfan. Some concept, first class, Pravina. Okay, don't worry. You people, are you people are in the WhatsApp community? Yes. If you are in the WhatsApp community, at the end of the class, go through the day 2 and day 3 class content. Okay. Krisha also today only joined. Our humble request, it is just a 2 hour class. Don't be absent. It's unavoidable situation, not an issue. For that purpose only, nowadays we are giving one more solution as a recorded videos. At least after your work, please go through that videos. Then only we'll get a continuity of the class. Okay. New joinees, if you are staying back after the class hour, I will teach you few concepts, not more than 10 minutes. Okay. Please ensure your laptops are fully charged. Okay. And stay back. We will clarify your doubts. Okay. Yes. Muhammad Saria, is there in inbuilt voltmeter, ammeter? Then why we separate meter? Hey, very good, very good. Kana, in this power supply, we have a inbuilt voltmeter and ammeter. Then why I am using voltmeter is, I will tell you why we are using. Okay, it's a right question. Okay, now don't deviate. Jump to my previous question. What you are observing in the voltmeter? Both instruments are what you are observing. 5 volt. I'm asking only voltmeter. Don't bother about the ammeter. 5 volt. What logic level it is? What logic level it is as per Arduino Uno is concerned? What logic level? Logic level. What logic? 1. Very good. Logic 1. How I can make the system into 0 now? How I can make the system into 0? How I can make system into 0? How I can make? How I can make? If I turn off the power supply, it will become 0. Am I correct, engineer? If I turn off the supply, it will become 0. If I turn on the supply, it will become high. So now you understood what is digital logic levels. 5 volt for your better understanding. I'm going to take one more circuit. I'm going to take one more circuit. I'm going to take one more circuit, similar kind of circuit. I'm going to take similar kind of circuit. Here, what I'm going to do is, I'm making this system into logic 1, first system into logic 1, second system into logic 0. This is first system, first circuit. I'm going to keep it as a logic 1. The second system, we are going to keep it as a logic 0. So please take a screenshot of this circuit. Please take a screenshot of this circuit, or simply note down this circuit diagram in your note. Mention this is the example of logic 1, this is the example of logic 0. If you are not clear in this concept, please ask your question in the chat now itself. What does logic means here, sir? Kana logic means electron flow 1, electron not flow 0. Potheswaran gave one explanation. Kana logic means what means? We have different concepts in our physics. Okay. Initially, we studied atom, and then inside the atom we have a nucleus, and so many stories are there. After that, we learn electrical and electronics. Okay. Since you asked this question, Vaishnavi, let me ask one question in the common forum. What is the difference between electrical and electronics? Saran Kumar, you are a little closer. Please wait. Please answer my question. What is the difference between electrical and electronics? Any idea? In your school days, you studied electrical and electronics. What is the difference between electrical and electronics? The answer clue is electrical higher voltage. Okay. Then electronics means lower voltage. Abhishek, are you traveled in railways? Railway, have you had a train travel? Abhishek, Abhishek, trainல travel பண்ணிருக்கியா கண்ணு Abhishek? Yes, sir. Okay. Uh, inside the coach, you will find the charger points, no? What voltage we will receive from the charger point in the railway coach? Any idea? AC or DC? AC Verma, DC Verma. 220 volt. 110 volt is the right answer. 110 volt. The 110 volt எடுத்து we are supplying to the electronics, your mobile phones. Do you think 110 volt is the low voltage? Do you think this 110 voltage is the low voltage? It's not a low voltage. So the correct answer I am telling you, please note down. Please note down. Flow of electron in electric flow. Okay. Stop. Let me give a definition. Please write down. Put a heading electrical. Put a heading electrical. Under that, electron flows through the conductor is called electrical. Electron flows through the conductor. No. Please don't type any other definition. Now I am giving the correct definition. Please take down. Put a heading electrical. Put a heading electrical and type electrons. Electrical definition na electrical na electrons flows through the conductor. That's all. Very simple definition. Electrical means electron flows THROUGH. Electron flows through the conductor. It's called electrical. And what is electronics engineer? Any idea? In your school days, you studied different types of materials, conductor, insulator, electrons flows through the conductor is electrical. Any guess? Very good, Sanjay. Very good, Sanjay. Please take down the definition. Sanjay already revealed the answer. Electronics means, sir. Electronics means, what is the difference between electric and electronics means? Electronics means electrons flows through the semiconductor is right answer. Before that, are we introduced the electronics immediately with the semiconductor, or any other thing we used later we invented semiconductor? செமிகண்டக்டர் எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ்ன்றது இம்மீடியட்டாக நம்ம இதை வச்சு கொண்டு வந்துட்டோமா, இல்லை இன்பிட்வீனில் நம்ம வேற ஏதாவது யூஸ் பண்ணுமா? எனி ஆன்சர்? எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் வந்து இம்மீடியட்டாக செமிகண்டக்டர் தான் இருந்துச்சா, இல்லை அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம ஏதாவது யூஸ் பண்ணோமா? ப்ளீஸ் ஆன்சர். எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ்க்கு ப்ரீவியஸாக நம்ம ஒன்று யூஸ் பண்ணோம். கேன் யூ ரிமெம்பர் தட்? நம்ம ஸ்கூல் புக்ஸ்லாம் அது இருக்கும், பெருசாக பிக்கர் இன் சைஸில் இருக்கும். நம்ம இந்த கிளீனிங் பர்பஸ்க்கெல்லாம் வீட்டில் இந்த டெக்னாலஜி யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். வாட் இஸ் தட்? Cleaning purpose is not galvanometer. Okay, start with V. Next letter is A, C. You complete the remaining thing. I gave, very good, very good, very good. Vacuum, vacuum, very good. Vacuum. So vacuum, electron flows through the vacuum or vacuum tubes கடத்து என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க? Any idea? Vacuum tubes கடத்து என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க? Any idea? The same tube, we injected something. Inside the tube, we injected something. Not transistors, gas. Gas. அதான் அந்த glass tubesக்குள்ள we injected gas. Very good. Then semiconductor. Please take down. Please take down. Semiconductor. That's all. Please take down this very, very fundamental definition. Electrical means electron flows through the conductor. Electronics means electrons flows through the vacuum or gas or semiconductor. Is it clear, engineer? Is it clear? Now I come to the, what is logic? Someone asked, sir, what is logic? Logic in the electronics, no? In the electronics, we have subcategories. In the electronics, we have a subcategories. The first one is the normal electronic circuits. Normal electronic circuits. Then we learned the digital electronics. Yes, true or false is the one logic. So logic means it is a thinking level only. It is a thinking level. So we will keep some kind of rules. Okay, we will keep some kind of rules. In that rules, the binary rules is called the digital system. Binary rules. What is that? Have you had a breakfast? Have you had a breakfast? Please answer my question. Have you had a breakfast? Have you had a breakfast? Yes is the answer. What may be the alternate answer? What may be the alternate answer? No. My engineer, this is the one kind of logic. Yes or no. What is the next kind? Same digital. True or false? On or off? These kind of things are called logic levels. Logic levels. Okay. I hope I make you understand what is logic level. Okay. Logic level in electrical wise, we have for a zeros and ones, we have a specific voltage levels. For Arduino Uno, it uses a Atmega 3 microcontroller. For that, we require two voltage levels. One is 0 or 5. And the same thing physically also you can tell. Okay. Crust and pallam made ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, குழி made. அது 0 and 1. Okay. So like that we have a different kind of logic levels in our system. Now, okay, we come to this part. Now you learned thrust and drift. Very good. So like that we have two different levels in our system. So this is called a logic. Okay. Now listen. Here I have two devices. Can I listen? Here I have two devices. What is the first one in the left? What is the first one in the left? What is the first one in the left? CD uses this technology. Very good. First one is LED. Second one is the please. What is second one? What is the second one? Slide switch. Okay. Now you come to the first one, that is logic one. Here I am going to do one more concept. Now you tell me what I am doing. Please see. Now the system giving 0 volt. Then I am slowly varying to some level. What I am doing here? You observe only the voltmeter reading and tell me what it is. Observe only the voltmeter reading and tell me what it is. I'm adjusting the voltage, correct? I'm adjusting the voltage. But what we discussed earlier, I'm changing the voltage, correct, Kanna? Whether it is a digital or analog. Whether it is a digital or analog, that is the story. Whether it is a digital, very good. This is analog. This is not digital. If you consider 0 and R5 means that is digital. Now I am varying. See, I'm slowly varying from 0 to 1.1, 2.5, like that I'm varying. I'm getting n number of values in between. So this is called analog. The same system is capable of producing both the thing. Okay. This is called input. This is called input. Say example, instead of multimeter, if I am keeping my microcontroller and I am feeding this voltage into my system, I should read this analog pattern. If I am giving only on and off, I need to read only digital pattern. I hope you understood what is analog and digital differences. Am I correct? So our systems capable of doing both. As a programmer, you should check which appliance is analog, which appliance is digital, or which apply. Say for example, here explain once again analog. See here, explain once again analog. What is analog? See here, analog means various levels, 0 to 5. In between the level, I am getting various readings. This is analog. Make you little more clear. Make you little more clear. See here. Everyone see here. Someone asked, sir, why you are putting an additional multimeter? So additional multimeter why I fitted here is to measure the voltage levels in the device. Across the device, if I want to measure, okay, actually what we used to do whenever we are connecting the LED, to make the LED safe, we will use one resistor in series with that. Okay, we'll add one resistor to limit the current flow in it. Then we will give the supply to the LED. Am I correct? If I want to measure the voltage across the LED alone, this reading won't give the exact reading, this power supply. I need to take one multimeter and I need to connect it across my LED. Then only I will get the what is the voltage across the LED. Okay, that is the purpose I took a multimeter separate. See here, I connected 1 voltmeter across the LED. Now I am going to take the 5 volt power supply to my breadboard. So 5 volt power supply, I am going to give it in the breadboard. Okay, so 5 volt I connected. Then followed by I am going to take a ground. Ground I am going to connect it. Ground I am going to connect it. Okay, now I am going to power 5 volt to the anode terminal. Then ground to the cathode terminal. So now I'm making my system to on. You observe the voltage across the LED alone. Okay, engineer, please observe the voltage across the LED alone. Now I'm going to set the voltage as a 5 volt. 5 volt. Okay, sir, please listen. Please listen. Now I'm making my LED to on off. What is the voltage level you are observing in the multimeter? Check pani sollu paranukana. Please tell me the voltage level. When reading வருது? LED on ஆகும்போது எவ்வளவு voltage வருது sir? 1.89 volt. If I made it off, என்ன வந்திருக்கு? 0. On means 1.89, off means 0. Now you tell me, logic high for LED is how much? Logic high for LED is how much? In the example எவ்வளவு? Logic high 1.89, very good. Logic 0 means 0 volt, very good. Always this 5 volt and 0 volt is not a fixed one. Voltage levels may vary. இப்போ எனக்கு ரொம்ப கன்ஃபியூஷனாக இருக்குது சார்னா 5 வோல்ட் 0 வோல்ட் மட்டும் மைண்டில் வச்சுக்கோ. இது மாதிரி இருக்கிற இன்பிட்வீன் வோல்டேஜ் லெவல்ஸ்லாம் நீ மண்டையை உடைக்கவே வேண்டாம். 5 வோல்ட்னா லாஜிக் ஐ, 0 வோல்ட்னா லாஜிக் 0ன்னு மட்டும் வச்சுக்கோ. சரியா? இப்போ நான் ஏன் இந்த ஒய் ஐ கனெக்டட் த வோல்ட் மீட்டர் அக்ராஸ் திஸ் and what I am going to teach you right now is one more concept. Please observe engineer. What you need to observe here is two things. One is the brightness of the LED, the second one is the voltage across the LED. Please observe. Now I am keeping voltage very low. The LED is in the off state. I am slowly increasing the voltage. I am slowly increasing the voltage. What is the voltage right now? What is the voltage right now across the LED? 1.82. What is the brightness level? Earlier we had a 1.89 voltage, no? Can you compare the brightness of the earlier case and right now? Dim, very good engineer. Now I am increasing the voltage little more, little more, little more, little more, little more, little more. Please observe the LED voltage. My power supply voltage I increased to 17.9 volt. But please observe, my LED voltage is not exceeded more than 2 volt. Why I am teaching this example is, our LED is a digital output device only. But the same LED, if you are applying the analog input, the nature of the LED brightness will vary. Is it clear? That means output device, it is a digital or analog. Based on your input, your system will perform. If I want to make more clear about this concept, I'm going to take one more fellow. That is our buzzer. I'm going to take one more fellow buzzer. This buzzer, again, it has a negative terminal. I'm going to connect it in the negative rail. And it has a positive, and I'm going to take positive to the positive. Here I'm not using resistor. In series with it, because the operating voltage of the buzzer is 5 volt and greater. So I no need to put a resistor to limit the current flow in it. Now everyone ensure your headphone sound is minimized, because if I turn on and increase the voltage, this buzzer will give a sound to you in the online forum. So headphone sound கொஞ்சம் reduce பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. I'm not going to give a very big sound. Anyhow, please take care of your ears. Okay. Now I made a system on. Can you hear the sound, engineers? Can you hear the sound? I make you little more clear. I connect one more voltmeter also across the buzzer. Okay. I'm going to connect one more voltmeter across the buzzer. This voltage is the same as the input voltage. Anyhow, please observe this voltage levels. How you can use these devices in both analog and digital only, our intention to teach today. Okay. So what we are teaching today is, to clear you people with the what is analog, what is digital. Once you cleared, you can play with your sensor and other things. See here. Now the voltage is 0. Okay, engineer. Voltage is 0. Now the voltage is 5. If I make simply on and off this digital system, if I make simply on and off, what is no? Someone typed no. I can't understand what is no. Okay, Kanangappa. If I make system off, logic 0. If I make on, logic high. Okay, this is digital. Okay, this is digital. What is analog? I'm going to vary the voltage. Can you hear the change in sound slowly? Can you hear the change in sound? Can you say the change in sound? Not audible. Okay, Kana, not audible means don't worry. Once you perform in your Tinkercad, you will hear the sounds. Kana, you are hearing the sound now? Now? I hope you can hear the sound now. Can you hear the sound now? Still no. Still no. Okay, no issues. if you do this as a task, if you did, sir, show it to full screen. What full screen? I presented my entire screen, sir. Is it my Tinkercad screen is visible to everyone? Tinkercad screen is visible. Tinkercad screen is visible. Okay. Okay. Let me stop here. Let me stop here. Let me stop here. You people do the any one connection. Take power supply, LED connect with the voltmeter or buzzer with the voltmeter. Please do it. Already completed. Many people are doing parallelly. Muhammad Zarigan, he did with the motor also. Yes, motor is the third one. If you take a DC motor, if you take a DC motor, give the same supply, you can realize the digital and analog. If you make the motor to simply on and off, that is digital. If you vary the voltage and observe, what is that? What is that? Please answer. If you vary and observe, what is that? Yes, many of them completed. Good. Analog, very good. I hope you people are clearly understood what is analog, what is digital. If you are considering only the two state on and off means digital. Please write down. Please write down in your notebook. If you are considering only on and off, that is digital. If you are considering varying the light brightness or kana buzzer you fed very high voltage in this, I think that's why buzzer damaged. We should not apply 30 volt. Again, it is a 12 volt buzzer. We can't apply more than that. Okay, okay, Nitish. 25 volt varaiki buzzer work agda. Okay. But practically we have 5 volt buzzer, 12 volt buzzer, 24 volt buzzers. So check பண்ணி நம்மால் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. Very good. 25 volt வரைக்கும் work ஆகுது. Very good. After 25, your buzzer will get damaged. Okay, good. Now, what we have learned so far, what we have learned so far, what you people experimented so far. Please type it in the chat. What we learned so far, what we experimented. Quick. இது யாருக்கா தெரியாம இருக்குன்னா ஸ்டாப் பண்ணு. Please type it in the chat. Everyone requested to do the simulation by your own. Newcomers, please you try. Newcomers, please you to try and tell about digital and analog, input and output. Please add that also. Digital and analog, input and output. Very good. Yes. And I want output from newcomers. Newcomers. Already few people said I joined today. I want output from the newcomers. Newcomers, if you produce the output, please type, this is my first output, like that, type it in the chat. Thereby we will come to know you also able to done. Whatever the notes you want to write in the notes, please do it. Please write down. Please write down once. Newcomer, if you are showing the output, we will be happy. Thereby we will take you to the further content. Please. Analog, Praveen explain பண்ற analog. Don't worry. Analog, kana analog, please write down. More than two state, அவ்வளவுதான். More than two state இருந்ததுன்னா analog. What is state? 0, 1. In between you keep any one level, that is analog. Okay, Vakana? Okay. Praveena, analog na புரிஞ்சுதா? Praveena. Yes, sir. Good. Okay. ரெண்டு ஸ்டேட். எனக்கு சாப்பிட்டியா சாப்பிடலையான்னு கேட்டா என்னென்ன ஆன்சர்லாம் சொல்ல முடியும் பிரவீனா? Have you had a breakfast or not? If I am asking the question like that, what are all the possible answers you will give, Pravina? Yes or no? We have some other answers also. If the food is not good, If the food is not good, Pravina, what you will do? Whether you will have a full meal or half meal, what you will do, Pravina? If the food is not good, நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? We have a limited food. Am I correct? Limited சாப்பிடுவோம். That is analog. சாப்பிட்டேன் சாப்பிடல டிஜிட்டல். கொஞ்சோண்டு சாப்பிட்டேன், நிறைய சாப்பிட்டேன், மாடரேட்டா சாப்பிட்டேன். நம்மால் பாரு ஃபேன் ரெகுலேட்டர்ல எடுத்துட்டு வரான். தம்பிகளா, I am little worried about these images. If you take these images, our friends will go and open the switch boxes and they will do some experiments. Okay. Actually, what our Muhammad shared is a good example for analog. Can anyone tell me what is this? Can anyone tell me what is this? What Muhammad shared? I hope everyone can see regulator, fan regulator. The fan regulator, எவ்வளோ speed possible fan regulatorல? More than 2 level, many levels. அப்போ இது analog or digital? Please tell me, analog or digital? Analog or digital? Analog. That's all. Very good. You people are giving a better example to your classmates. Now in the same image, we have a digital system. Can anyone tell me? The same image, we have a digital system. What is that? Very good. Switch. Why switch is a digital system? Anyone can tell? Why switch is a digital system? Switch is capable to do only on and off. I think the entire class content is covered with this Muhammad image. Thank you, Muhammad image, for sharing that image. But humble request, don't try to open and do experiments. This electrical training also we will give. That time we will teach you the safety precaution first. Then only we will allow you people to touch the AC supplies. Okay. We have a quite big electrical Arivupatrai content also with us. You people will play with the wirings, but don't try in our home. Okay. So shall we jump into Arduino part? How we can play with these things? Shall we jump into Arduino part? Shall we jump into Arduino part? Yes. Before that, newcomers, please share output kanna. Newcomers. புதுசா வந்தவங்க கொஞ்சம் please reply. I am a newcomer. I produce the output like that. Please share any one output. Newcomer, please reply. Who is the newcomer? Morning you said no. I am a newcomer today. Is it possible you people to draw the Tinkercad circuit diagrams? We'll give you 3 more minutes for the newcomers. If the newcomers are producing output means we will take the session continue. Please. Kana, who are the newcomer? Please reply, Kana. Is it possible you to Niranjan, Mugundan, you people are newcomers? Yes? Someone raise the hand. Hello? Newcomers. Now 2 minutes times the special time given for the newcomer to produce the output. Once you done, sir, the last object name, please. What is the last object? Mechanical, sir. It's gonna mechanical session also we will teach. All session, electrical, electronics, mechanical, computing. All 4 we will cover in Arivupatrai if you come in the physical mode. Online mode, only coding and electronics we will cover. Yes. Anna, I'm not getting the newcomers response. Kana, can anyone tell the newcomers name? Already they told they are the newcomers, but in the chat we have a tons of messages, so I'm unable to call their name and guide. Unless otherwise they. Now I find who are all the newcomers. Who are all the newcomers? Pressure sensor, galvanometer, microphone, joystick, printer, game. இங்கடா நியூ கமர் நேம் கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. Shall I continue? No, the newcomers are not responding. I want to check whether they are able to do or not, else we need to conduct. கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணுங்கடா. டைம் வேஸ்ட் ஆகுது. ஓகே. ஆனா யாராவது ஒருத்தவங்க ஒரு ஆள் பேர் புடிச்சு கொடுங்கடா. எஸ், முகமது இர்ஃபான். முகமது இர்ஃபான், யூ ஆர் a newcomer, no? முகமது இர்ஃபான், can you do the Tinkercad simulation by your own? Pravina, can you reply? Pravina and Muhammad Irfan, are you there? Pravina, can you share your Tinkercad simulation? Have you tried or not? Pravina, no. Okay, Pravina, wait a minute. I will unmute your mic. Whatever doubt you have, you ask. Within a minute, we will clarify your doubt, then we will continue, Pravina. Pravina, I unmuted your mic. கொஞ்சம் மைக்ல ஆன்சர் பண்ணுங்க. Pravina? Hello? Pravina, am I audible? Hello? Hello? Hello. Am I audible? Sorry for the network interruption. Sorry for the network interruption. Am I audible? Shall we continue? Yes. So now I'm going to give one small task to you people. Hello. Am I audible, engineers? Yes or no? Now take yesterday's program, interfacing of LED and buzzer we did know, interfacing of LED and switch. Take the same circuit diagram. Okay, take the same circuit diagram. Simulate it one more time. Instead of LED, connect the buzzer and show me the output. Okay? Is it okay? Please start do that. And am I audible? Ram sir, am I audible? Hello? Can I please stop? Please stop typing anything. Am I audible? Please reply. Hello? Am I audible? Hello? Can I? Hello? Hello? Please reply in the chat. We will continue the session. So now today's task is very simple. Take down your earlier simulation. Instead of LED, connect your buzzer and show me the output, please. Quick. Same exercise. It may be the LED blinking or switching. Any one circuit, take. Instead of LED, connect buzzer and show me the output. Is it my okay? I gave one small task to you people. Take yesterday's exercise. We did two exercises. In that exercise, instead of LED, connect buzzer and take output. But don't do with the same diagram. Create new diagram, new exercise, and show me the output. Quick. Try to do that. I will give 2 minutes time to complete the task. Then I will show the same output. Okay, try to do that. Voice is breaking. I hope my voice is clear to everyone. So what is the task I gave now right now is take Arduino, instead of interfacing LED, connect buzzer and show the output. Quick. So take Arduino and then breadboard and buzzer. Simple experiment. Try to do the same blinking code Use the same blinking code to make your buzzer to sound quick. So buzzer, piezo buzzer is available. Take the buzzer. Make use of any one digital input output pin. Connect it with your Arduino. So connect it with the Arduino. So simple task. Coding also, if you take any fresh exercise, coding is already available. You can make use of the same similar code also to get the output, or else type by your own and show me the output quick. Once you're done means share the screenshot. How many of them got the output, please? Share it. Yes, Purushothaman shared. Good. Purushothaman, Varsha shared. Very good. Now my question is, you are making buzzer on off. Am I correct? How we can make the buzzer sound to vary using Arduino coding? Any idea? Any idea? Don't put that much buzzers. One buzzer is sufficient. Someone fitted with 4, 5, 6 buzzers. Okay. How you will make this analog part? Yesterday, Mundra, no official website, no. Go through that website, which is used to make the analog output. Try பண்ணுங்க. The hint is already told in the yesterday's class. Very good, engineer. Analog write is the command. Very good. Analog write is the command. What are all the pins will support analog write? What are all the pins will support analog write? Any idea? All the pins won't support analog write. Only the specific pins will support analog write. Very good. PWM pins. My dear engineers, everyone please note down. Everyone please note down. PWM, pulse width modulation, is the topic what we are going to discuss right now. Pulse width modulation is the technique we are going to discuss. Please note down the title, PWM, pulse width modulation. What is pulse width modulation and all? You will come to the clarification within a couple of minutes. Pulse width modulation, put a heading. For that, to understand the pulse width modulation, we are going to use the example as our buzzer. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to vary the sound of the buzzer. Okay, sound of the buzzer. For that, I need to use only PWM pins. Can anyone tell me can anyone type the PWM pin numbers available in the Arduino Uno, please? Where is the Arduino PWM pin numbers? How you can identify the PWM pin numbers? How you can? Not 0 to 13, not 0 to 7. Very good. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11. What is the difference in these pins? What is the difference in these pins? What is the difference in these pins? Please observe my Tinkercad screen. PWM pins are notated with the tilde symbol. The PWM pins are notated with the what? Tilde symbol. Very good. Tilde symbol. Very good. Now come to the hardware connection part first. What I am going to do is, I am going to take the 5-volt supply, connect it to the breadboard, and then followed by the ground. I am going to take the ground wire I have connected. Please do the connection step by step. Okay, please do the connection step by step. And then the negative terminal, straight away I am going to connect it to the ground. Positive terminal I am going to take from any one of the PWM pin. Here I am going to take the third pin as my current pin. Okay, that's all. Please do this hardware connection. Please do this hardware connection. Once you're done, please reply yes to me. Once you're done, please give reply yes. Please give a reply yes. Have you completed? Yes. Okay. Now we have connected buzzer into the pin number 3. Okay, buzzer into pin number 3. As your friend said already, we are going to use, yes, done. Very good, engineer. Very good, Ajmal. Now I am going to the code part. Code part, blocks plus text, and text is there. Please text test. You completed in a phone. Okay, doing this kind of simulation in the phone is little difficult. Better do with the laptop. Okay, now what are all the changes I need to do in this? Pin number, pin mode, pin mode. Pin number 3, what I need to configure, whether it's the input or output. What I need to configure, any idea? Any idea, engineer? What I need to configure for the pin number 3? Quick. Now, pin number 3 output. So I configured pin number 3 as output. First line is over. Then come to the loop part. The loop part, see, if I am using digital write, what is the output we will observe? Later we will go with the analog. Okay, now I am going to do the same blinking code and I am going to start the simulation. Now I am getting only 2 levels, 0 and 1. Can you realize the output in the animation here? Buzzer sounds for 1 second, then off for 1 second. This is digital. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I want to change the syntax into, instead of digital write, we are going to change this into analog write. Analog write. Please change the syntax into analog write. Make it fast, analog write. But what is the exact syntax of the analog write? I want to know. No, where I want to refer? I want to go to Arduino Uno website. I want to get into Arduino Uno website. Okay, this is the official website. Where I want to check the coding and all. Anyone guide me where I want to go? This is the Arduino website. Sir told you to check the reading part. Where? We need to get into the documents. Very good. Then, very good. Document. Sir. You click a document. You will find so many things over here. எங்கடா கண்ணா போகணும்? ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் லாங்குவேஜ் எப்படி போகிறது? ஹெல்ப் பண்ணு. ஆர்டினோ ஆர்டினோ வெப்சைட்டுக்கு வந்தாச்சு. இப்போ எப்படி அந்த இதுக்கு ஜம்ப் பண்ணுறது? நம்ம எப்படி போகணும்? ப்ரோக்ராமிங் கிளிக் பண்ணு. ஆர்டினோ ப்ரோக்ராமிங் கிளிக் பண்ணனா வாட் யூ வில் கெட்? அண்டர் த ப்ரோக்ராமிங் you will get so many things. Okay, here you have a language portion. Language reference la poi nama click பண்ணோம்னா you will get all the syntax. Am I correct, engineer? Am I correct? So I repeat once again, go to Arduino website and then go to language reference. Under the language reference, today we are going to learn what? Analog write function. In the analog we have 5 functions. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of all the 5. Take a screenshot of all the 5. I will copy and paste all 5 functions in the chat also. I will copy and paste all the 5 functions in the chat also. Please note it down. Here we have 5 functions. Here we have 5 functions. Out of 5 functions, we are going to use the analog write. Click analog write. Analog write syntax is given very clearly. Please go through this. Analog write function, again we need to pass 2 variable. One is the pin, another one is the value. What is the range of the value given here? Please check, engineer. What is the range of the value given here? What is the range of the value? கொஞ்சம் குயிக்கா என்ன range கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 0 to 255. Take that clue. Take this clue alone. This itself sufficient for us to play the today's exercise. I shared that clue in the chat also. Okay, where is that? 0 to 255 is the clue. Okay, now you come to your Tinkercad window. Tell me what I want to do here. If I want to make the buzzer to off, what value I need to pass here? Buzzer initial off la irukonu sir. Enna value pass பண்ணுவீங்க? Please tell me. Buzzer off na enna பண்ணனும்? Buzzer off na 0. Very good. Buzzer on na what value we need to type? Buzzer on means what value we need to type? Quick. Not 225. It's not 225. 255. Please type this. Not one engineer. Now we are speaking about analog write. Analog write ஆனா அந்த 0 குடுத்தா பஸர் ஆஃப் ஆகணும். 255 குடுத்தா ஆன் ஆகணும். ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டு சொல்லு. குயிக்கா. குயிக். 0 if you give 0, am I audible? Am I audible? Reply in chat. If I give 0, buzzer off ஆயிடணும். 255 கொடுத்தா ஆன் ஆகும். செக் பண்ணி பாருங்க. If you do that, then we will try with the variable sounds. Quick. Have you tried 0 and 255? Have you tried 0 and 255? Yes. 0 and 255. Quick. Try பண்ணியா? If you done, share the screen. 0 and 255 code. If you done 0 and 255, share the screen. So 0 and 255 try பண்ணவங்க. Have you done, sir? Please share the screen if you're done with the 0 and 255. Coding I want. You shared the images. Yes, it works. Now I want variable sounds. What you will do? I want variable sounds. What you will do? Variable sounds. Share the code alone for the variable sounds. Try yourself and share the code for the variable sounds. That means analog output we are going, exact analog output we are going to try. Please give the your own codes, please. Best simple thing what you can do is you can add more number of lines. We have a range from 0 to 255. Am I correct? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a 4 type of sounds. Okay. So what I'm going to do, initially I'm going to give 0, then 50, then 100, okay, then 175, then 250. Please try this kind of output. Are you getting the variable decibels values for the different numbers? Please check. Are you getting like this? Try this code. I hope my Tinkercad screen is visible to you people. Tinkercad screen visible arkagana? Is my screen is visible? If yes, try that code quick. This is one method. To get the analog output. Please try. So what is the today's syntax we have learned is analog write. The analog write function has a very simple syntax. Analog write of the pin number, comma 0 to 255 count we need to type. That's all, very simple. Once you give that value, you will realize the on and off as well as in between the states. Okay, someone tried with 0, 255 and 0. Now you try this one. Various values. Try பண்ணுங்க பார்க்கலாம். Try various values. Yes. Are you got the change in sound? Sound may not sound not high. 255 nale it's a full sound. 255 na full sound. 0 na sound vary agum. In between you will get a different sounds. Now I want to put this in the as Muhammad Hussain tried with the various values. Now, can anyone tell me how you can miniature the number of lines? If you put one loop, you can reduce these lines into a 3 or 4 lines. What type of loop we need to use? We need to use for loop. Very good, engineer. Try with the for loop. Try with the for loop. Now the exercise is very clear. One is with the buzzer. Next one is the LED. LED and buzzer. Do two different exercises using same for loop program. Please try. Please try for loop program. He tried already LED brightness. I didn't get different sound, but I got different brightness. Very good. Potheswaran. Since you used the LED, you won't get the sound. You got the different brightness. Very good. Now the exercise is very simple. Use first buzzer with the for loop function. Thereby you will get the change in sound first. Then followed by use the LED to get the change in brightness. Please do the both the exercise. Please do the both the exercise. For loop, for loop. Kana, this is one method. You can give the values in the array and you can call the individual array value. This is one type of method. Or otherwise, without storing the value also, you can use the 0 to 255 count. How you will do that? Please try. I hope everyone understanding this concept. Now what I'm going to do is, your friend shared one code. That code I'm going to execute and show it to you people how it works. Please check. So your friend Vaishnavi shared one code. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to modify. I'm going to modify with the Vaishnavi's code. So I'm going to modify the code with the Vaishnavi's code. So please check. So what she did, she assigned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values, and he is calling the for loop. Now I am getting variable sounds. Now I am getting variable sounds. So now for the same exercise, if we introduce LED, what will happen? Please try, Vaishnavi and other members. This code is perfectly working for the buzzer. Now you want to try the same code for the LED. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take one LED and one resistor and one resistor. Okay. So I'm going to connect the cathode pin with the ground. Cathode pin with the ground. If we want to perform the same code, means I'm going to take one more pin. That's all. For LED, I'm going to take one more pin. I'm going to take one more pin. Okay. I'm going to give the different color for the LED. Sixth pin. What change I need to do? Go to the code. I need to assign one more pin for LED. 3 for buzzer. This is for buzzer. Am I correct? Now I am going to assign the sixth pin for the LED. Okay, sixth pin for the LED. And same code I am going to repeat it. Same code I am going to repeat it for LED as well as the buzzer. So small modification I am going to do. Now you check. Now you check the simulation output. What you are getting. See, our buzzer sound and LED brightness slowly getting increases. Please check. Please check. Can you realize the output, engineers? Can you realize the outputs? Once it comes to 255, the brightness is more. Can you try this from your side, please? Brightness will vary slowly. step by step. If you remove the delay, immediate changes nadakum. If you remove the delay, you will find the immediate changes. There is no steps. Without any step, if you remove the delay or reduce the delay, brightness will vary immediately. So likewise, we can make use of the analog write function to vary the brightness of the LED or the sound of the buzzer. Is it clear up to this? Is it clear up to this? What we learned so far, please type it in the chat. What we learned so far, please type it in the chat quick. Today we learned two things. What is analog, what is digital? Second, what is the how to perform the analog write function we learned. Yes, adjust in. Yeah. Now take your tasks. Okay, what task you can perform only with the output devices. Only with the output devices. Okay, take down the today's task. Okay, take down the today's task. What are all the output things you can play with this? What are all the output things? Output devices alone I will take. Take this RGB LED. Okay, try RGB LED and then 7-segment LED. This one. And what else I can do with the output? Only output. DC motor. Okay. Then this hobby motor. To learn this DC motor, we need to teach few concepts. Okay. You can hold these two. You can play with all these LEDs. 7-segment LED and tricolor LED. These two are the today's exercise. Okay. You try with your digital outputs. The 7-segment LED you play only digital, but tricolor LED you try with analog as well as the digital. These two are the today's exercise what you are giving to your hand to play with the digital write functions. Tomorrow we will read digital read function followed by we'll start interface all the sensors available in the Tinkercad. Is it clear up to this, engineer? Is it clear up to this? Can you perform these exercises? A motor, we need to use a driver circuit. That we will teach tomorrow, don't worry. Okay? Else, shall I take digital read, analog read now itself? Very simple task only, analog read. Shall I do now or you will do with the tricolor LED and 7-segment and tomorrow you will read analog, learn analog read. Can you try analog read by your own? Tomorrow. Okay. What is meant by motor driver? Darshan, motor driver means very simple. Our microcontroller capable of making very lesser currents. For example, 20 milliampere only maximum it will drive. The current rating is more. We need to go with the driver circuits. Tomorrow we will teach that. Okay. So today's understanding why we took a separate class for analog and digital is you need to clear about this concept. Then only you can practice any circuits by your own. That is the idea behind. That is the idea behind why we taught this concept today. Okay. So additionally, we learn analog write today. So tomorrow we will learn analog read. Tomorrow leave or not, I am not sure. I will confirm with the class community. Before wind upping the session, please stay back. I will share the today's feedback form. Fill the feedback form and then leave the meet. Okay, I'm going to share the today's feedback form. Fill the feedback form and then leave the session. Okay, wait a minute. I'm sharing the feedback form in the chat. Please fill the feedback form. Take 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, take 2 to 3 minutes. That's all time consuming for your filling the feedback. So today's feedback form I shared. I'm going to share in the chat. Please fill the feedback form and then leave the session. I'm going to stop sharing. The screen. And yesterday I saw only very minimal LinkedIn post in the LinkedIn. Whether you people are trying the LinkedIn post or not, I don't know. If you are facing any difficulty, as I said in the beginning, stay back and ask your doubts, and then feedback link. Feedback link I shared in the class community. Please fill the feedback form, please. I'm going to stop the recording of the today's class. So yes, I stopped.